Hello. We are very tired, but yep, we're in a group. Group 1. This is our what's it called? Our week 2 concept quiz. And so we had the assignment of give an example of a federal law, a statute, a regulation, and a case law. So I gave for the federal law. I just talked about how, like, an example is a guy not giving a job to somebody for not because of race or something. And then statute, Dylan, what did you use for statute?
Statute, I used an example of a speed limit sign because it's written there, and then people know like what they have to do and how fast that they should go on the road. So it's right in there in front of them.
Bam, in their face. A regulation. I just gave an example of like Environmental Protection Agency is like a regulation on companies, like on their pollution and things like that. And there are a lot of different ones, but that's just like regulating how much they can do or what kind of things they can do. Another example, oh yeah, that's what I used. A food handler's permit is like an example of something that the government regulates. All employees have to get one of those. So, and then the last one is the case law, like the liability one.
Yeah. Case law, what I used was, let me think which one in the case law. Oh yeah, case law was the one where, say, a tree falls on top of a car or something like that, and then since that tree is kind of like the government's property, then they had the right to take that to court, really.
And they're liable for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. So, out of those, we chose
Federal
law in our template. So, we actually already made an example. But
our example is Jessica recently applied for a job at Taco Bell. George, the manager, calls Jessica in for a job interview. When Jessica arrives to the interview with George, he glances at her clothing and notices that she is from a particular religion. He then says that she's not fit for the job without asking any questions about her. When Jessica asks why she didn't get the job, George replies that he has had bad experiences with people with her beliefs. So what's going on here is the federal law is being violated because George is discriminating against Jessica because of her religious beliefs, basically, by saying that he's had bad experiences with people of her kind.
And the quiz question we came up with is what type of law is being violated in the following example. So we did, well, the correct answer is obviously the federal law because we just talked about it. And so he's discriminating against her religion, which is a no-no. And the wrong answer, one, is statutory law, and that's because it isn't posted in restaurants or establishments or businesses that you can't discriminate. It doesn't, I mean, it might be, but it's not like a law to have it posted. And the second wrong answer was the manager can refuse the job to anyone he wants. No, he can't. Well, he can based on professionalism or things like that, but he can't do it because of her religion. And then the last one is that last wrong answer is regulatory law, which is usually means law. That's an interesting word you got there.
Yeah, that's what the book gave me.
Okay.
Promulgated by an executive branch agency under a delegation from a legislature.
There you go. But yeah, so it's not a regulatory law because it's not regulating anything. So yeah, that's our thing we came up with. So
yep. So the other two will be commenting on the posts.
Yeah,
things like that.
They are unavailable at the time.
They have contributed though.
Yes, they have. We spoke with them. So.
All right. Well, I think that's it from us.
That's our sign off.
See ya.
See ya.